Wow, that was a double sound. I guess it was playing on another tab. It was like a new style intro, mono, I guess. I don't know what I was doing there.
Now, that
Woo!
circle, you have a white circle around your symbol. That's new, right?
Hold
The
on.
Gypsy Road logo, is that new?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I've been using it for a while. I used it. I used this symbol here for the shirts, the Gypsy Road effect.
Okay, so but have you used it
That's
during the?
for the shirts, and there was a little white that little stuck out a little bit more, but to
Yeah,
make the circle fit here, I had to trim it.
but you've always used that symbol, or you just started? I mean, I know
Probably
the circle, but the white circle around it. Have you always had that on there, or you just started using that not so long?
no. I think what it is when I go to YouTube pages with it, the white it needs something smaller, so
Yeah.
you don't see it. But on this screen, since it's a bigger square, it actually shows the white.
Oh, I just don't remember it. That's why I don't remember it on the show. I don't remember the white circle around it on the show. Okay, it's me. It's me. I'm having a rough one.
No. Hey, we're all having a rough one. Red pill Paul's here, sketches here. No, we're all having a weird day. Now, right now we don't have a lot of people here. I don't plan to have a lot of people because it's 3:00, and everybody's probably wondering, Eric, what happened to 1:00? You actually had the time set up to 1, and then we went there and it said to 3, right? So let me tell you guys what happened today. Okay, let me tell you guys what happened today. Now, first of all, I knew today's gonna be kind of weird, right? Because at 7:44, my son works at 8:00. At 7:44, he comes to me, "Hey, Dad, can I get a ride?" I'm like, "Well, it takes 15 minutes to get there. It's 15 minutes till now." So I'm like, "Okay, well, get in the car. I mean, you're going, if you want to make it on time." So I took him to work. Beyond that, okay, that was normal. I dropped him off. I come back. My wife has a dentist appointment at 10. So I drive down there, and what happened was, when she goes in, I sit outside the car going for over an hour or so, have the radio on, and then about 50 minutes in, the radio goes off. I'm like, what? The radio went off. And I left the headlights on. I forgot to turn the headlights off. So I forgot to turn the headlights off, so my battery went dead. Hey, Carla, I didn't think you guys were going to show up because in the UK, I know this is very late. So Tom, Mur, I know you're in the UK, so I didn't think you guys were going to show up because
I didn't think so. I told there going to be nobody from the UK here.
But this is the guy. Okay, so the battery's dead, right? Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. Now I'm going to show you this. All right. You guys like, why am I showing you this? Well, this is a battery jumper box to jump batteries. Okay. It's 10 p.m. here. Oh, that's not late.
Oh, that's
right on. That's not late.
Yeah.
Now, I always have this in my Nissan to jump it just in case. That's why I bought it, just in case. Well, over the weekend, we're working on my truck because I have a 2002 Ford F-150. We call it the garbage run truck. It's a truck that I use to make garbage runs. Well, the truck had some weird issues where the theft alarm keeps like snapping on. So what it does is when it snaps on, it won't let you turn the car on. Nothing will work. No buttons. So we set it for a long time. The battery's dead. So we put it out there to jump that truck to, work on it. And the only way to fix it is you got to get a machine to clear the codes. You can't remove a fuse. You can't do anything.
Computer, man.
Yeah, you can't. It's a truck. You couldn't. So last night I plugged this in, right, to get it fully charged to put it back in the Nissan. So this morning I didn't have it in the Nissan. And this is the morning that I didn't have it and I run the battery down. So I'm sitting there like, this is the reason why I bought it. And I did not have it. So you know what I had to do? Well, I didn't want to call a freaking Uber to go all the way home to get the jump box. So I just renewed my AAA account.
It's smart.
Renewed AAA, had AAA come down to jump in it because I'm like, well, why am I going to spend $30-$40 on an Uber when I'll just renew it for $66 and I guess for the rest of the year I'll have AAA.
Always good.
But it is just, you know what I mean? It's just bad freaking luck. I mean, it's just it's all day. I've always had it in the trunk.
I know. You called me. Eric calls me up and says, "Hey, man, because I'm outside getting set up. I don't even know you're not here. I'm in a different part of your house. I'm setting up." And then your daughter comes down and says, "It's my dad." I said, "It's your dad? What's he get? Wait, what?" They go, "Hey, what's up?" You told me the whole story and talking about the jumper. And as I look down, I'm actually talking to you. I'm looking at your jumper box, that box you have. I'm looking, it's plugged in outside. I'm looking right. I go, yeah, I'm looking right at it. You didn't take it with you. Well, you were charging it, in your defense, you're recharging it.
Because
one time.
To clear the codes, you got to have the truck on for a long time. And since the truck wasn't running, it wasn't charging the battery. So
it's funny because it's always in your vehicle. The one time, dude, you had to use it for another vehicle, put it on the charger. You're just taking a quick trip up the road and coming back. And it's the time you need it. Right?
Yeah. That's why I spent over, $70-$100 on this.
God, man. The one time. Yeah, I was telling Eric, it's been weird, man. I've had nightmares for 2 days straight. A lot of things weird for me right now. That's why I'm always asking, did this change? I don't know, man. It feels like that today. Had that nightmare on Saturday about I was supposed to read this thing. I was supposed to do a skit for this university, and I have a thing where I can't remember. I have amnesia. I can only remember 10% of my day, and I can't memorize this thing. And I was fighting with a teacher, and I just kicked out of class. It was a horrible dream because I can't remember anything. And then
Commerce in British Columbia. I forgot.
Good.
Yes. I don't know why I thought he was from England too.
Good.
Well, technically Canada. Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Saturday I had that weird ass wake up because I had that memory problem, but it's good for the Mandela effect because I remember things 100% when I remember them. And then Eric, I told you this morning I had a fucking dream about fighting a big black dark monster thing. It had no face, no body, no presence. It was big, black, and huge.
It knows we were doing a show about Canada.
It was this demon, wasn't it? It was evil, man, and it was telling me to bow. It was telling me that it was in charge.
Robert used to use jumper cables just to wake up in the morning.
Right. It was telling me that I need to be obedient, and in my dream, I told it to go fuck itself. Go fuck you. Fuck yourself. And the damn thing punches me in the head. In my dream, dude, and I felt real. It was hitting me in the head. I hit the ground. It was punching me in the spine, in the backside, and everywhere. I get up. It hit me in the face, and I said, obey me. And I swear to God, I'm not, guys. I swear, I'm not lying to any apocalypse. I had this dream last night, and I told it to fuck itself again. And I'm in pain in my dream. It punches me, dude, in the stomach. Like I felt, like when you ever get punched in the square in the stomach, I felt it. I felt my stomach like, oh my God, it hurt. Like I wanted to throw up, and I hit the ground. I rolled out of that bed. I hit the ground and woke up. I was like, son of a bitch. What was that? I've been up since early this morning too. I've been walking around with coffee, just like trying to walk it off, man. That was bad.
It's been a different weekend, Usually we go to the movies every Friday night, but this last Friday we had my daughter had all her friends over. There's like 4 or 5 girls here doing a party. I was upstairs watching TV. They decided to make a cake, so they kicked me out. So I went downstairs to watch TV, watching Bruce Lee, Fist of Fury, and then they all wanted downstairs, so I kept getting kicked out of every room in my own house.
Wow, man! I was doing my live. You were in there. Like, what are you doing here?
Let me ask the people in the chat something here. Now, guys in chat, no arguments. No. This is about no arguments. There's no. This is nothing negative. Don't say negative, right or wrong about what I'm about to ask. Do you guys believe all the conspiracies that is surrounding the vaccine shot? I'm just asking.
Sure.
And there's a reason. I'll tell you why. There's a reason why I'm asking. But because I know some people, I know a lot of people are 50-50 on it, and I don't want to upset any of the 50s. But I wanted to ask, are any of you guys in the chat, any of you guys planning to get the vaccine? And like I said, there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong.
Yeah, because Eric, I'm not. See, Eric knows I'm not getting it, so you guys are fine. Whatever your answer, if you are, then you're good. You're fine. If you're not, I'm just not, because I'm allergic to the regular flu shot. There's no conspiracy involved. I get sick as a dog, and I don't get sick ever until I get a shot to not get sick, and then I get sick. So I'm just not gonna do it because I'm allergic. I've been allergic to everything since 2015. That's why I grew up here, because I'm always allergic to things. So I'm just not doing it.
Not all of them, no, but I still won't be taking it. That's fair. Yes. That's fair. Like I said, there's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
Hello, please tell me conspiracy number 1, 2, and 3. I just registered to get mine Saturday. Hello, friends, family. Well, no. There's no conspiracy. Okay, now I'm going to New York in July. We already bought our plane tickets. I'm going to New York. I'm going to be visiting some paranormal sites. I'm actually flying out. Well, I mean, there's family there, but I'm using it to visit some paranormal sites on the East Coast. But when a certain amount of vaccine gets out, it's going to be mandated in this state. I don't know about every state, that if you're going to take a flight, you're going to have to show proof of getting it. I mean, there's no like it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. So right now, if you get it, it's free. If you sign up and get it. So my wife works at a place where, a city where they have to have it, because it's mandatory. So since she signed up, I wanted to experience, because I've been hearing all these things about people are getting sick. You hear all these things. So I signed up. Okay. I signed up. So Saturday, I went and got one. Now, let me tell you, what does this say? I am not sold on the idea that they're physically harmful, but physically and spiritually, I believe it is harmful. It could be. And like I said, there's no right or wrong. I'm not trying to, start anything, but Saturday, since I'm going to have it for a plane and everything, and concerts going to be coming back. And to be able to go to a concert, you actually have to show a card that you got it. So, I'm a concert going guy, and I used to work for a medical place, KCI for 5 years, and we had to get shots every year, no matter what, for the job. So I'm used to getting shots. It ain't nothing to me.
It's nothing, because you work at a medical place. So
I went Friday. I went Saturday, and first of all, when you pull up, right, there's like all these cones, and you don't get out. You stay in your car. So you go up to the first guy. They have like a paper list. They check your name. My name's there. Okay. And you got to show them your ID, right? So you show them your ID. You drive up. Another guy is there, checks you in. So the guy in the front is just a paper guy. Checks your ID. They check you in, check your ID, go over there. So you go over here to this first person, and I guess they check you in again.
Wow.
They check you in again for your license, and they ask you what arm you want. When I'm like, well, I guess since I'm driving, I guess the left arm, right? I mean, I'm not going to tell you the right arm if I'm not getting out of the car. So I guess you do it in the left arm. So you go up again for the 4th time, show them your ID, and boom, and you got it. You got it, right? Got it, done. And I pull out. This was funny.
Yeah.
This was funny. So I pull out, right? And I get this phone call. I get this phone call, not the wife. I get this phone call. I didn't recognize the number. So at first, if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer it, but I'll call back to see, because I get a lot of spam calls. So I call back. Oh, were you just getting a shot? I'm like, oh shit, yeah. I go, I'm still here. Oh, are you still out there? I go, yeah, I'm in a black Nissan. Okay, I'll find you. So I got this guy coming out from the tent. I'm like, what? Was not supposed to get one? I'm thinking back at myself, like, am I not supposed to get one, or is there something wrong? They gave me the wrong one. He comes out, hey sir, they just forgot to put what arm you got it in. Oh, they forgot to put what arm I got it in.
Okay.
Okay, I got it in the left arm. Okay, that's it, sir. That was kind of strange, right? He could have asked me on the phone, "Hey, what arm was it?"
Maybe he had a check. I fucking know.
So and then you have to like park behind a couple cars because you got to stay for 15 minutes, and they got to see if there's any allergic reaction.
Yeah.
And they said that some people are known to get sick for a couple days the next day or so, and man, I don't know what it was, man.
You look fine.
Sunday, Monday, I felt like I had extra energy.
Eric looks fine. You've been fine, dude.
So I'm like, I'm expecting to get like a little flu, right? That's what I'm expecting, right? And then Sunday, I'm like, damn, I feel good.
Yeah,
I'm not saying anything weird. I'm just saying, wow, holy shit. I feel great. And, I mean, I've heard stories, but I mean, for myself, just letting you guys know.
Well, it's good science, man. People can see it. They can see it. Now, I'm not, but it's good because you see Eric, and Eric did get it, and we're exactly the same. Eric's fine. He's not sick. I've been watching him too. Are you okay? Have you been getting the trots? Have you been getting the shakes, Eric? I'm like watching those videos of the people getting the shake.
I mean, I get her point too. Even if you're not anti, no one knows the long-term side effects, and that's true. I mean, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
It just myself being in the military, you always had to get shots. If you go to any country, you have to get shots. In my last medical places, I kind of had to. So I look at it as I'm fucked anyway.
Yeah.
And I guess any way you look at it, and for us to travel to New York, you gotta have it. It's weird, but it's like I said, it is what it is.
Yeah. I stopped.
There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong.
I stopped using. I don't take any pills. Nothing since 2016. I used to be on everything, including opiates stuff. Everyone knows my story. I quit everything. I don't even use soap anymore. I use oils only. Everything. I don't use no armpit stuff. No nothing. So that's why I don't take anything. It's not just me because I was allergic to everything. I was allergic to the deodorant. I was allergic to shampoo. I was allergic to soap. I had to switch to old Indian style oils because I was just allergic to everything. So people say you're gonna get the shot. I'm like, I can't, man. If I'm allergic to deodorant and a blood red fucking, I can't. No, nothing. I can't. At the moment, allergic to everything.
I also like what she says here. My problem for me will be if it's forced upon it, it should be a personal choice, and I agree with that 100%.
Absolutely.
But the only thing is I agree with that 100%. But the trickery, what they do is, if you had to fly somewhere, it's like, well, you have a personal choice, but if you want to fly, you got to do. You know what I mean? It's like they make it where you almost like because I never refunded my tickets for the Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett concert. They're still going to do it. They're gonna have dates, but you're gonna have to have it. So for me, for my one last time for a concert, I'm gonna do it. If I die, well, at least I'll die at the Def Leppard concert, having a good time.
Yeah. What I'll have to do is because they know it's 16 and 4. They know I was allergic to everything. Thank God I put it on record, so the VA knows it's on record. So I'd have to go there and say, look, I needed like a paper. I'll need like I'm an allergic paper so I could fly. If they'll do that, I might be screwed.
So Vinny, what state are you in where you have to go to 5 metal detectors for a rap concert? What? Well, I mean, I have never been to a rap concert. Well, I've been to Beastie Boys. Does that count? I don't know. Beastie Boys count, but beyond that, I've gone to just all rock concerts. So I guess the closest rap concert I went to is Beastie Boys, and there weren't no metal detectors for Beastie Boys. So,
Eric, I did hear that just like a country or a Western or country concerts also, because they carry guns, also have metal detectors going all the way through. Same thing with rap concerts. So there's a lot of places, a lot of venues that require, if they're open, if they ever open. I'm sure that's going to be the norm The metal detector.
I felt Def Leppard when the drummer had both arms. Man, that's pre
Wow.
Paramania days.
Wow.
Because he lost his arm during the Hysteria recordings.
Wow, that's way back.
Yeah, that's
Even
way.
I saw him in concert, man. I saw him with the one arm in concert. He was spitting him upside down with one arm.
Yeah, that's the Hysteria concert.
Crazy. They upside down with one fucking arm. Why would you spit anybody upside down to begin with? But it was badass. You're like, oh, he's upside down with one arm. That's amazing.
No, that's hey man, I tell you what, every time I go to that concert and when I see that guy play drums, it's just and using his 2 feet, it's just amazing. I mean, I mean, think about it. I mean, seriously, think about it. You know how many people that would quit playing? I mean, he had to relearn to use his left arm. No, he was right hand. So his main hand into his legs. I mean, that's just And it's so sad. The thing that took his arm off was the seatbelt.
Oh,
it sliced it right off. And they did try to put it on, but if they would have kept it on, they would have had to take both arms off.
At least he was alive, and at least he was still making music. So.
I once spent 2 hours in a mosh pit at a Beastie Boys concert. Got a bloody nose.
Yeah, I've been in several mosh pits in my day.
Yeah, actually, Bob and I saw Beastie Boys at the 1994 Lollapalooza concert.
Yeah. I actually came home from the Navy. They gave me an emergency vacation because I had been there too long. They said that I have become local. They needed me to leave. You need to go back to the States, I said. They gave me I had a ticket. I can go anywhere I wanted with orders anywhere I wanted. Any plane for free, any Mac flights, we called them. Mac flew everywhere. And I came back, Eric, for that concert, man. That was badass. No, that was fun. That was fun. Hey, and people in the chat, you guys remember last week I was telling you how people were getting on me about the Freddy Krueger and Darth Vader thing? Well, that still continues. This one guy won't give up. This one guy goes, dude, Freddy Krueger was a child molester. I'm like, what, dude, hold on. I wrote it. I said, none of the movies said he ever touched a kid inappropriate. He has killed them. He has killed them. Parents.
He goes back. Well, it was hinted in Jason versus Freddy. Hinted. I'm like, hold on. Okay, I'll give you that. Say it was hinted. Okay. I go. Okay. Let me tell you what was hinted. Let me tell you what was hinted. Remember when Anakin was looking at Padme in a sexual way? She goes, "You're making me feel uncomfortable." Now, Jedis have Jedi mind tricks. So she was disgusted way he looked at her, but then in that same movie, she fell in love with him. Did she? Or did he use a Jedi mind trick on her, forced her to like him? So you could say that technically they didn't say he did, but I would think that would be considered rape.
Yeah.
So people, it's like, dude, I love fucking Darth Vader. But I'm like, okay, and then I did one last thing. I go, okay, after World War II, when we defeated Germany, right, and they were capturing all the Nazi generals and stuff, and they were hanging them, right? So what if a general comes out and says, guys, I was just doing my job, what I thought my prime minister was telling me to do. I didn't know it was bad. I was told to do this. Would you listen to him? No, you hang the fucker. So if Darth would have survived on that Death Star, I'm sorry. He needs to be hanged and killed for all the planets, for all the people he destroyed. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Disclaimer, they are both horrific protagonist characters. They're not either one of them. We're just talking about which one's worse. Okay, remember that. We're not justifying anything that Freddy Krueger did. It's which one was worse. And Eric and I both evenly decided that it was Darth Vader was worse because he indiscriminately blew up planets filled with an entire population with elderly children, babies, everybody with no care in the world, as in Freddy Krueger just tracked down all these kids that he killed.
Anakin was Jedi mind tricking Padme with the creepy Jedi mind trick. He could have, dude. She said, "You're making me feel uncomfortable." Then and you know, she called him Annie because she knew them as a little kid. And then all of a sudden, she's deeply in love with them. Come on, I'm just saying.
Yeah, he put a love curse on her.
Bob said, they're both evil people.
Yeah, they're both evil.
You can't redeem. It's like what? If somebody goes to jail for 5 murders and they say now they find the Bible, right? And I got nothing against the Bible. Don't get mad at me, people. But now they say, I found God. Okay, is that okay? You found God. That's great. Yeah. But should we forgive you for the murders you've done?
You still blew up.
Still murdered
planets. Like, look,
it's like you're not gonna let Nazi people go. You fucking hang them because they
blew up a planet. He blew up planets, man.
Now somebody will say. Now somebody I did tell me once, like, well, he didn't technically blow up the planet, dude. He was right there. He had the Jedi Force. He could have killed every single buddy in that control room, in that Death Star. So don't tell me he can't. He can't. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth making coffee, but yeah, he blew up planets.
Did I freeze?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm back. And first of all, I want to thank some of you who joined my Reddit site. I appreciate that. I got a couple more members, and like I said, if you don't go to Reddit, don't worry about it. But if you do go to Reddit, you know, on my site, I try to put anybody can upload pictures and videos. Anybody can. So it's not just me, but I on Reddit, I put all my friends that I trust, you know. So if you scroll here real quick, you see Bob's just made a video on playing chess. Of course, it's on his channel, but you can get through his channel through Reddit. Scroll down. I have a video from maybe it's Medela about Bette Midler, UFO. My friend Clown that does paranormal stuff. You know, everything's freezing.
Great video.
Everything's freezing. You got Clown, you got Hazel Fever, you got Martin from the UK. Martin does awesome fucking research.
He rocks.
You got Bob again right there, holding a weapon in his hand. UFOs, you got Matt Quantum on there. Here's a person that I like to watch. She's called Paranormal Ghost Chick. Amy Crypt. I love watching her stuff. She's from the UK. She does good paranormal videos. Neo Matrix, who's actually on our show before. You got our friend Texas Danny that's gonna be coming on with us this Wednesday, talking about Planet of the Apes. And this is stuff like I didn't post this, but somebody else posted it. That was cool. Rocky Road ice cream, about the flavor of Rocky Road ice cream, and 6 fun facts about roads. So, and this was posted by some person named Old Waitress Chris. So that's cool seeing other people putting stuff on there. Paranormal Vel. You know, I put a lot of 10 dumbest and in the world predictions. And of course, here's our little Freemasons. So it's just a little Reddit thing I do. So if you guys do go to Reddit, you know, check it out. You know, I put a bunch of friends on there. All right, hey Zach, welcome aboard, Zach. Beto Venom is here, and then we're gonna be talking about some haunting places in Canada. But you know, if you guys would have signed up on my website, you would have got a newsletter. And you know, if you never got my newsletter, what does a freaking newsletter even look like? That's for me. Well, I'll show you, just real quick. I'll show you. I mean, oh shit!
Hell yeah!
Let me see here, like right here. So this newsletter I send out every weekend. And the first 3 things on there is about the shows that's coming up in the week. And you will see that the show on Monday is about Canada. And I put a few places that we're talking about already on here, right? And then Tuesday, you will know that we're talking about what does Planet of the Apes symbolize?
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch
we should have Texas Danny on there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be watching those tonight.
And then on Friday, we're going to do a Matrix Institute of Technology.
Nice.
Like what it'd be like going to school, going to college, learning about the Matrix, because Teenage is actually working on his own schooling for people. So we're going to get like a pre-exam on
that's cool.
What are we going to expect from his schooling, right?
Hogwarts.
And then for fun, guys, and this is just for fun, I also put some fun stuff on here just to fill it out, like fake photos where people thought they were real at one time, where astronauts smoking marijuana in space was just a Photoshop from this picture, and it
looks so real.
And here's a guy that people thought he was in an airplane, taking a picture of himself, where you found out that he was not in the sky. Perfect linear clouds. Somebody added more clouds into it to make it look more more better. And then photo of a space shuttle. So
you're just kind of showing a deep fake, how it could be faked, how simple it could be faked.
And then you scroll down, I put a Bigfoot sighting on here, where if you click on this, let me see, did it disappear? No, it didn't disappear, but I'm not going to show it, but if you click on it, it takes you to the Bigfoot sighting video.
Nice.
A little Bigfoot sighting. And then here's some UFO sightings right here. FFA can't explain pilots UFO sighting last weekend over New Mexico. A radio transmission from American Airlines from Cincinnati to Phoenix last weekend might have been ripped straight from the X-Files. And I had the web link UFO story, so you go straight to that website and learn. And this just happened in February.
Nice.
And then if you scroll down, I got some ghost sighting pictures where somebody took normal pictures, but they think they see a ghost, like right here. First picture, a stranger figure appears next to a couple, but a skeptic suggests it's due to a long exposure. The figure may be a person walking past unnoticed. And that can be true.
Well, I saw that last night in my dream. And that's what it was, a black shadow, big shadow thing in my dream last night, and beat the fuck out of me, Eric. I told it to fuck itself, but it told me to bow.
Question: will you guys talk about the first Planet of the Apes movie or the rest of the movies from the 60s, like the one with the nuke in it? We're going to be starting with the 1968 Planet of the Apes, because technically, I don't know if a lot of people realize the last 3 Planet of the Apes movies are prequels to this 1968 Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Because Planet of the Apes 1968 started right off. There were already monkeys as humans on the planet Earth. The last 3 Planet of the Apes, it was the prequel on how they became that smart. What happened? Where did the disease come from when people start losing their voices? So technically, the last 3 were prequels. A lot of people didn't realize that. They thought that it was a reboot from.
I'm gonna look for discrepancies.
It's not a reboot. The last 3 Planet of the Apes are prequels to the 1968 movie. So technically, it's all canon, except the Tim Burton one. That's not canon. They don't consider that one canon. Which the Tim Burton, there was a few cool things in it. It wasn't like the best. It wasn't like the worst.
Yeah, I'm going to look for discrepancies, man. I can't wait I downloaded them. I got them. I can't wait to watch them. I need a cable from Eric to put it into his TV.
The new ones are prequels. Yes, yeah. The new ones were prequels. Yeah. And a lot of people didn't realize they were prequels. Oh, yeah, this is how the monkeys became now. Even though the other ones, 68, modern, but technically, they didn't really show modern stuff. They came from a space. You know what's the funniest thing about the Planet of the Apes? When Charles Heston was smoking smoking a cigarette in the space shuttle. But
Yeah,
we'll talk about that Wednesday.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm gonna be after the show. I'm gonna be watching them, man. I'm actually excited tonight. I'm gonna be watching Planet of the Apes.
But you can see, guys, the newsletter I put, and here's a picture where they're taking a picture of this cowboy guy, and somebody behind him was supposed to be a famous person. Where Terry Light Clanton is an actor, regarding artist, and a cowboy poet. He's also a relative of the legendary Clanton gang, who clashed with the Earps and Doc Holliday and the famous gunfight in OK Corral. Clanton took a photo of his friend Boat Hell Graveyard. The photo was taken in black and white because he wanted an Old West-looking picture of himself dressed in Clanton 1800s period clothes. Clanton took the film for developing in a drugstore, and when he got it back, he was startled when he saw like a picture of a person, and when they photo up, it looks like an old photo of a cowboy in the back. So, like I said, this is kind of stuff I put in there, and since I didn't go to the movies Friday night, I just put my thoughts on the Zack Snyder Justice League.
There you go.
So guys, that's what you get from a newsletter from me. I mean, cool. That's what you get. And now we're gonna be talking about some pictures. I'm gonna show you guys of Canada. And now, guess what? I get to go to my own website because I have it up on my own website. So let me share the screen. Let me get it. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, let me see here. Do we see it? Okay. Now I didn't have a chance to update it with a lot of stuff over the weekend or Monday because of what happened today. I mean, I did add, just so you guys know, I did add where right here it says Paranormal Friends. I added that last night, where if you click on it, I'm adding I'm adding my paranormal friends.
You got a lot of shit going on there now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be adding a lot more people. Like these are my friends. These are good people. Two of these were guests on my channel. Through the Veil Paranormal was a guest on my channel, and Back Road Hauntings was a guest on my channel. And then I'm gonna be adding more people. But if you want to know good shows to watch, there you go. There's a little bit of their background, and these are links to their YouTube page.
Very cool.
And what I like about Backyard Hauntings is, what I like about that guy is he doesn't play games. He does not like frauds. He hates frauds. He will call out frauds when he sees videos that have been fucked with, pictures.
Manipulated.
He does not like people lying just to get subscribers or whatever. He calls them out. And that's what I like about Back Road Hauntings. You either take it seriously or you get the fuck out.
Wow.
Yeah, and I respect him for that. He's like, I want people to take this seriously because he's like kind of like us. Who's going to take your stuff seriously if people don't know what they're doing and making it as a joke? Like you know what I mean, Bob? Like having peanut poppers go into a house and they're running like little girls and screaming, not like doing investigation. You know what I mean? I mean, you want to be taken seriously, and he calls his people out. That's why I like about his channel. Yeah. He's not afraid to call them out. And of course, if you click on my Gypsy Road Effect symbol, it takes you right back. But here, now, this is my section called Paranormal Canada. Most haunted places in Canada. Now, yes, I love Canada. We live, we're 2 hours away from Canada. And unfortunately, right now, we still can't get into Canada. They're still not allowing regular people going in unless you have business deals. Beyond that, you can't go to Canada. I'm hoping to have open back up because we want to, my wife's and I 25th anniversary is in November, and we did our honeymoon in Victoria.
So the ferries aren't running to Canada then? No shit. They stopped all those ferries from going to Canada.
There are some that are going, but it's only for like business and essential stuff. You just can't go take a trip there.
I might try. My backpack on. Here's my passport. They're gonna look at it and go,
yeah,
well, all these stamps in here. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm a business guy. I'm gonna have to.
Up at the borderline, there's a place called Blaine. I think it's Blaine. There, there's a big park right there between the two borders, and it's called the Free Zone because some people who live in America has family in Canada, so they have to meet up at the park there. So they meet up the park and they'll have a picnic. But beyond that, they have to go back to their countries. They can't. Wow. They're not allowed to cross right now.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it's.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do, right?
So far, not Canada, but I've been able to travel pretty fucking easy. I don't know. It's just me though.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't. They still can't.
It's hard to fully understand, right? If I want to buy a plane ticket to the UK, I can.
Yeah.
And
they have a hard time getting here, though. They can't come here. That's one of the problems.
Canada is right there. It's, Canada's not the UK.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just weird. It's
yeah. It's whatever they want, man. It's just whatever this comic book wants, it's going to happen. So we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the first one is a place in Kamloops. First of all, I know Tom Murr is from Canada. Anybody else in the chat that's from Canada? Or is it just Tom? Because I want to see if Tom heard of these places because I never heard of these places,
No, I would they would be the nicest ghosts though. I'm not thinking, I don't get scared anyway, but I would think that the Canadian ghosts would be nice. Like they would offer you like maple syrup for your pancakes or something.
What's funny is when I look up articles, I put it in my newsletter.
Yeah.
Watch. It says right here. Let me read this first part. It says, while Canadians are usually known for politeness.
Yeah.
I didn't write that. It was an article. Canadians also earn a reputation for being a bit spooky.
Ooh,
across the country, there are several historic buildings and areas that are said to be haunted. So if you're looking for a thrill, visit one of these ghostly spots.
Huh. Depending where it's at, though, it speak French, right?
I live Michigan, 40 minutes from the border.
Okay. Right up there. Yeah, he's on the east-ish side.
Yeah.
Canada.
Well, this first place is Tranquil Sanatorium. The forbidding ruins of the sprawling tranquility outside are straight out of a nightmare. Originally built in 1907 as a treatment center for tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah, that's it. That shit.
A lot of them.
It later served as a mental institution before ultimately being abandoned in the early 80s. Ooh. Echoes of its former resident seem to remain. However, as witness report of the chart, paranormal activity ranging from orbs to eerie disembodied moans. These days, you can tour the eerie location. Surely one of the most haunted places in Canada. Here we go again, where every place they say is the most haunted.
The most haunted.
With place. The guide from Tranquil Farm Fresh, which now manages the site for truly fearless or downright crazy. There's even an escape room experience in the staging tunnels that links the various buildings on the property.
Ooh. Damn, Canada. That's spooky. I want to go in there. I want to go in there and ask for maple syrup. Ghosts. I'm going to go in there with like all the equipment and stuff and then like ask for maple syrup. And see what they say. See what they say to us. Is this on the what side is it? Is this the French speaking side?
Kamloops, BC. Kamloops.
Oh, well, BC.
Well, hold on. Let's see. Well, here,
British Columbia.
Let me see. Kamloops, BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, British Columbia. That's near our side.
Yeah. So they're regular English speaking-ish kind of people. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like abandoned.
Yeah. I bet it's colorful. I bet there's some Indians in there, ghosts, people from all over, ghosts. I mean, just kind of a plethora of them in there.
Yeah, apparently there's underground tunnels that here's a picture here.
Underground tunnels.
Supposedly they linked up there.
Where they smuggle in the barrels of tasty syrup. You know, I just can't even get, not even a little bit scared. Nothing. I would love to go. It'd be fun. I mean, it's a Canadian haunted house. It is like to be the nicest ghosts ever.
Yeah. Tom, are you still there, Tom? Have you been to any of these hauntings?
I mean, I can't see them upset. I can't see them haunting, you know. Yeah. They just they'd probably ask for directions, the ghosts, or where's the bathroom, or they'd ask direction. It'd be nice.
I know. You know what's funny? You know, when I saw this on the list, I thought this was kind of funny. You know what's on the list? And it's only in Canada that this could be on the list of hauntings. The old spaghetti factory in Vancouver.
No.
It's been said that the ghost of a train conductor still haunts this popular eatery. Built atop an old underground railway track in Vancouver's Gostown neighborhood. Unexpected cold drafts, mysterious rearranged table settings on the calling card of the deceased conductor, making matters truly spine-tingling a photograph of the 1950 area. Diminished electric trolley now featuring the restaurant's dining room. The photo depicts hints of ghostly figure believed to be the train conductor standing on the steps of the trolley. Yeah, they got a haunted spaghetti factory.
I love the spaghetti. Is there still a spaghetti factory in Seattle?
Yeah, one in Tukwila and one in downtown.
They have one in Tukwila?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go there before I go find a new home. Yes. Oh man, I love spaghetti factory. I can't imagine anybody wanting to. Well, if I were a ghost, I would want to haunt spaghetti factory. That'd be a good place to haunt.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Ghost of Vancouver, old spaghetti factory. I'm clicking on it to see.
Great spaghetti. They got lots of good food there. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with people.
Well, Bob, remember, hauntings doesn't exactly mean they're bad spirits. I mean, it can be haunted, but it can be good. Now, this matches Canada, right? Friendly places. Old Spaghetti Factory has a ghost. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, I bet it brings in some good business there too. There's a ghost of a train that comes through here. No shit. I'll take the fucking I'll take the spaghetti and some bread and some wine. And when is the train coming through here? Well, anytime now, ghost train. Cool. You could hear it whistle and smell its steam. Huh. Wow.
That's kind of weird. I was just checking my other devices because we got people watching, but the chat just stopped right on Scott saying he lives 40 minutes away. Nobody else is saying anything, so I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the chat, or are we even on? Yeah, it looks like we're on.
I think we're on.
I'll type in something. Shelly wrote something, so okay, it is working.
Okay.
It's like, Eric, I am glad you got the website up. I will check it out ASAP. Hugs to both of you guys. I'll check it out. Yeah. I'm trying to update it much as I can. I'm trying to get it better and better and better. I mean, that's just
hug a big old bear.
I'm trying to make it friendlier. I'm taking advice. I'm taking advice from you guys. Somebody told me Somebody told me they liked the white background easier. So that's why, Bob, when I added, what wasn't not okay.
What'd you add?
That's why when I added Paranormal Friends, I made it this way because people say they like it better when they can read it like this versus the other way. And so somebody said that. So I decided when I do a new page, I'll do that and get people's advice. And I try to mold it and change it to the way it's easier for them.
Yeah, it's people friendly. It's,
so if this is the way that people like, I'll eventually go back and change the other ones to match it more like this.
Yeah.
That's
that's the way to do it.
So this came from you guys.
Absolutely.
Are we being haunted?
I joke about people talk about the Mandela effect and how they turn around and like things are rearranged on their table. I'm like, is that the Mandela effect or is that actually haunting? Is it actually a ghost or is it actually not? Neither one of them. It's just time dimension shifting, and then it was set one way and now it's set into another dimensional way, which is fucking weird. I'm making shit up. It sounds fucking goofy.
There was one on these lists that I actually was there.
Oh, really? Like a lighthouse?
Maritime Museum, British. I think this is the one. The deeply seen, the funless city, chiefly known as a place for the nearly wed and nearly dead, located in the Victoria's Beach Street Square in the Maritime Museum of British Columbia.
Oh, Maritime
Which
Museum.
was once the site of the city's jail and gallows. Someday that it looked like in the windows of the museum, the shadow slender and Van Dyke bearded figure that can be spotted gliding down the main staircase. The mysterious apparition is thought to be the ghost of Sir Matthew Bally Bedgie, Victoria infamous hanging judge. I wish we had Tomicon here because he lives in Victoria.
Oh yeah, he probably knows a lot of hunting places. If we frequent them. Haunting. Oh, here comes the
most spirits that haunts just can't let go of the world for whatever reason. You know what, Carla? Victoria. Let me tell you, this is not a haunting story. I don't know how much. I guess in the UK they love their tea, right? They love their tea, and is it Fairmont? There's a big hotel where apparently the Queen of England stayed there, whatever, and you can reserve a table for tea time. I forgot. It was like tea time. So we took the kids, right? We want to go, and it was like $70 a person.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't cheap, right? We decided to do it one time for the kids. Go to tea time. We're going to go to tea time. And my son actually wore a suit. And I've never been to a tea time UK style. So Carla, you guys in UK, let me know if this is how they do it there. Well, before they bring the tea, they bring this tray, like 3 layers, and they're like little cut of sandwiches, like little vegetable, little.
Hand food.
It was like canned food, and I remember, and then they bring the tea, and and some milk if you want to put milk in your tea. I don't like milk in my tea, but I guess milk in the UK is very popular to put some milk in the tea. Yeah. And it was like $70 a person, right? So I'm eating this little freaking little sandwich thing, and cucumber sandwich, yes. And I gotta tell you, it tasted like shit. And I'm not making fun of it. I was like, but Bob, hold on. I know what you're saying. You might like it, but I'm paying $70 here. So I was expecting like, I don't know, like a lunch meal.
Like half a rack of ribs or what?
Or something. Because this was like $70 a person, right? So I'm getting sandwiches, a cucumber sandwich, like a peanut, like I don't know what the other stuff was, and there's a little and they had like these little like treats on there, and and I don't know what it is.
70 bucks a person.
I don't know what it is. People in the UK or Canada, I like sweets. I don't eat a lot of sweets. But I do like sweets. But one of the things I've noticed every time I got sweets, do they not put sugar in them? I mean, it's like sweets, but they're not sweet. They're like, do they not? Where's the flavor?
That's weird. I've had that in England a lot. Usually it's pretty nice little finger food of stuff. It's got some sweet. It's got some not.
It's not fish and chips. You're damn straight.
Yeah, $70 a person.
Listen, I could get fish and chips. I could go to a place, Torres, and get fish and chips probably, anywhere from $10 to $20. Good, solid, big meal. $70 for a bunch of little bread, little sandwiches, and a bunch of treats with no sugar in it.
Yeah, that's too much. Dude, $70 a per. I thought you were just like $70 for the fam.
This is way more sugar than we do. Yeah, I guess we do.
yeah.
We do. You're right. Because when I went to Denmark a couple years ago, and I remember they had the treats there in Denmark. They look all beautiful. I mean, they look way more beautiful than the U.S. But when I eat them, it's like, man, this is plain. Where's my flavor? I'm not putting it down. It was just the amount of money that I paid. Yeah, I guess I was expecting more.
I would complain too, man. $70 a person for fucking tea and crumpets and mixed up.
And this street tray, and it's not a buffet. It's not even a buffet. It's like you
didn't even get a happy ending at the end of it. That's a lot of fucking.
They got a happy ending for my wallet.
No, thank you.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. It was worth the experience for the kids to feeling fancy. We're feeling a little fancy. And my kids were getting mad at me because I was trying to talk like the fancy Europe, not the Bob, trying to like. Dad, shut up! You sound like shit.
Hoity-toity. Yeah. I've been over there for like almost 3 years now, going back and forth in England, all over the place. Yeah, I know.
Different amounts of sugar for each country. Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. And they the lack of salt in everything, because the EU is now gave all these regulations for food, and there's like you can't put salt in this, you can't put extra sugar in that, you can't. Everything's bland. You go to the States, everything's full of flavor, but you go outside, it's, I guess it's healthier. I guess. Okay.
I can't remember this. Did they leave the tea to brew in a teapot?
Well, I would think, right?
I can't remember. I can't remember that part. This was like, I don't know, Oliver 16. This was when he was like 8 or 9, so it was like 8-9 years ago. So I can't remember. And then Eric needed a quick abduction after the $70 tea time. Oh, dude, Torres. Now I'm gonna tell you guys this. One time we took the family to Disneyland, and in the Disney park, they do live plays. They do live Frozen plays. Okay, and to get a good seat, you can buy a dinner package, right?
Nice.
At this restaurant where Walt Disney guy himself used to go, where get a fancy dinner, and we did this one time, and the price is fucking way over $70 a fucking plate. It was like I don't know, like $120 a plate, right? It's like $120 a plate. We thought the experience, getting front row, for the kids for the play or whatever. And they come out with a plate. And this plate for our adult, like the kids are like $60. That's even fucking too much for a kid plate. And we did it one time. $120. And there was one little piece of chicken.
No, man.
No bigger than this, right? A little piece of fucking chicken. So I'm like, wow, this is all you freaking get? You pay more and get less? And I remember eating this chicken, and I'm like, where's the salt? And since they consider this a fine and dine restaurant there, they don't have salt.
What?
Like, fuck. What? I'm glad I'm not rich. So what is with it? You're rich, so when you go to a restaurant, you pay more and get less. Oh, wonder these 5 stars, these 5-star restaurants and shit are so rich in money because they give you a shit portion, overpriced shit portion, doesn't even have flavor. And we never went back to that place again. This is like, and we're like, this is ridiculous. And we actually tried to cancel once we saw the prices. Like, this ain't worth it. Well, since you already had the reservation, we have to charge you no matter what.
Yeah, I'd be real careful next time. Now you lived and learned. I don't know. I find this small places.
I know. I guess I'm not proper. I need to be more proper.
Yeah. I find small little mom and pop little places that are quaint and damn good fucking food. I go to high end restaurants suck. I mean, I've been all over France. Their food is amazing, but it's way over fucking pricey. You don't get nothing.
Yes, there is a restaurant in the Magic Kingdom, Orlando, just like that. Yeah. Usually most parks do have same buildings built in different places, probably the same one. Yeah, it was just
no.
First of all, if you're going to Disney or Disney World, you're gonna pay out of your ass. Well, most of the time, when we have the kids, we would actually go off of Disneyland and go to Bubblegum Shrimp restaurant. He's there for Bubblegum Shrimp for $20. You get a whole fucking shit full, shit. Oh, fish and chips, Torres, fish and chips.
That sounds good.
Don't order Quell then. I guess I'm not. I guess I wouldn't be a good rich person because I would want food. Just like when Bob and I went to a vegan wedding, and we went to a vegan wedding, and they gave us spaghetti and a squash, and they gave us spaghetti and a squash, and it tasted like shit. And I remember Bob and I asked, can we at least have some salt? Pepper for this spaghetti and squash at a vegan wedding? No, at a vegan wedding, they can't even have a salt or pepper. And it's like, fuck. And as soon as we were done, we went straight to a Carl's Jr. and got some burgers. Like,
that was horrible.
Listen, I understand we shouldn't be eating way too much salt, but when you're eating like a vegan dinner, like a spaghetti squash, it needs some fucking salt because there's no flavor in vegan food.
Yeah, I was trying to slip one of the waiter staff like $20 to go get me a burger, man.
Yeah, Torres, fish and chips at Bubba Gump, baby. I agree. Yeah, and they do some killer mixed drinks at the Bubba Gumps. I mean, they bring the whole kit for mixed drinks, and you get to fill it yourself, and then you get to keep it as a souvenir. I like Bubba Shrimp.
We do apologize
for plenty of salt and vinegar.
We wouldn't
actually. Depends on where you go. We've been to fish and chips where the batter was just tasteless. So you can go to some places where it's tasteless. And poor Bob, he's here right now. Before he goes back, he wants some real fish and chips. And there's still a lot of fish and chips downtown by the water. It's still shut down. Bob can't even get Seattle's fish and chips.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had a lot in England, so I'm not sweating it. I've been eating Mexican food, so we went to a Mexican restaurant, which is really good. So
that was fucking great.
I don't know if we're going to go back to the bland food again.
Yeah, we had to wait an hour and a half to get in, but
yeah.
So we got in.
Mexico want me to crash at their pad? I'll crash at your pad as long as you have Mexican food. Here you go.
I want to show this for a second. I was looking up. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing. What I was looking up for something. I was on MSN and and there was a thing. Hold on. Let me go here a second.
Yeah, no insult to the Canadian haunting houses. It's just hard to do because you guys are so nice. I just can't get scared.
Well, I was here, right? I was like 50 best movies set during the Civil War.
Oh.
And when it was just funny when I scrolled down and I saw this picture here called Mysterious Island. And I'm like, I never remember a movie with this big of a bird.
I don't remember that bird.
Arthur Jules Verne, follow up 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, inspired the sci-fi adventure with a Civil War twist. Stranded on a remote island, Union soldiers must contend to host a giant creature. Ray Harris's special effects. I'm looking at this picture like, does anybody remember a 1961 movie, Mysterious Island, with this big ass bird?
No, I don't remember that big ass bird. Anything. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Eric. I've been going through all your networks, all the streaming, all these movies, and they come out in like 2014, 13, 15, 16, and with regular actors, bigger actors. I'm like, I have never seen this movie. I have never seen this movie. I have never seen this movie. And then when I finally watch a movie that I fucking seen, it's all different. So I've never seen that movie either.
But I'm looking at this picture, and it's like the bird is almost put in because the color of the bird's face is it has a cool red color, where the rest of the picture.
Yeah, I might have added it to that. See, I don't know. Well, then again, it's the old animation, so.
Because the rest is like Civil War, John Wayne.
Hold on, there's John Wayne. I wish you could make that picture bigger. You probably can't. I've been telling you, dude. I'm a John Wayne guy, man, and I can't. Getting fucking upset because his scarf is gay as fuck. No offense to the homosexuals out there. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that it turns out that old John Wayne's been wearing your scarves. I'm like, he didn't wear a scarf like that. He wore a big scarf, but it didn't have patterns and weird just no, man. They were just plain ass, dirty ass silk rags around his neck, but now they looks pretty. Again, with the weird shit, man. Anything masculine has now become feminine.
No, and it was just it was just weird because Grandma's Boy or the son.
I remember Grandma's Boy.
It was just weird because every other movie looks normal, but that number 49 with the big bird, I'm like, where the fuck this come from?
Oh. Another thing you guys look for discrepancies is watch the old war movies. I think Danny nailed one. We're off subject now. Bridge over the choir. The Bridge over the choir. Now it's Bridge on the Choir. It's not Bridge over the Choir. It's Bridge on the Choir. I go, what? No. I looked it up. Yeah, it's Bridge on the Choir. It's Bridge over the Choir in my time. That's changed. Yeah, I remember that one. But some movies I've never seen before. I've never heard of them before.
Yeah, She Wore Yellow. I heard of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I had to go watch The Little Women at the movie theater. Oh, my God. That was horrible. Leaking. I'm curious what was the top 10. I was trying to see what number was the Patriot. I don't remember.
The uniforms on the military guys' uniforms are wrong now. They have angled pockets on a lot of things. We always in America always had boring ass square pockets, and now they have weird angles and weird clothes. Even he got a little Femi.
Glory, of course, Glory would be on there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2019. I had to see that at the theater. The Hateful Eight, of course. That's
yeah.
There. There's John Wayne with the blue scarf.
His scarf's throwing me off, man. It's weird at the way he wears his scarves now, throwing me.
Yeah, I Dance with Wolves. I could see that.
Yeah.
Only thing, the good, bad, and ugly. Well, of course, that goes without saying. But I wonder why.
Yeah, even the good and the bad and the ugly threw me off because I was a fan of his poncho. And back in the time, even Torres might agree, his poncho was made of a wool. It was a dull wool. But now you watch The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, it looks like a silky, it's shiny. It's shiny-ish. I'm like, that ain't wool. What is that? What is he wearing? A tablecloth? Weird. You guys got to check out the movies, man. Here's with the scarf. The oversized scarves that look real feminine. Like twice the length, and the way they wear it now is wrong.
I'm trying to make sure it's not on here. I don't understand. Nothing against McConaughey. Nothing against McConaughey.
Yeah.
But how can you say Free State of Jones could be on this top 50 list and the Mel Gibson, The Patriot, is not even on this list?
Yeah, I'm just.
The Patriot was a hell of a movie.
Yeah, he's been really pushing the weird. He's weird as fuck now. McConaughey's getting fucking weird. I'm just saying, guys. I was a fan of his. I'm not. He's weird now. I don't like him anymore. He's fucking creepy. Yeah, creepy. He's a creepy fucker, man. A lot of my favorite actors are creepy now. They're just weird. The creepy.
Yes, Bob, read my mind.
Okay, thank you for again, go back and look at the a lot of different things I've noticed in The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. He wears a jacket with like this kind of a added on rip looking collar piece. It's twice the size. It's clean. Good, Bad, and the Ugly is my favorite Western next to Young Guns. Yeah, you need to go back and watch that. You're going to look at Juan, next time you come on the show, tell me what you think of his collar when he wears that jacket. It's twice as big as it used to be. It's a clean leather now. You can see where it looks completely bad. It doesn't look natural like the way they used to do it. His poncho is kind of silky. It's the movies, man. I can't take it no more.
Yeah.
On.
Of course, Young Guns, both Young Guns movies were good. The first and the second.
Oh, I love them both. I'm afraid to watch them. I don't want to lose what I used to love so much about these movies. They're so bad. It's like everything in this place is the bad version. It's worse. It's everything that made it so cool. Every character, everything they wore was cool back home. And now it just looks bad. Done fast. Everything looks like it's done fast. Done quick. The wardrobes are done poorly. Poorly in this place. Oh, man. I don't remember it being like that. What the fuck? The hell?
There's an article I was telling you about. I want to show this article.
What's that?
I saw this article. It's called Rights of the Dead and the Living Clash When the Scientists Extract DNA from Human Remains. The remains of a 6-inch long mummy from child are now those of a space alien. According to research, the tiny body with its strange features, a pointed head, or bones have been subject in fierce debate over whether a UFO might have left it behind. The scientists gained access to the body, which is now in private collection, and their DNA testing proved the remains are those of a human fetus. The undeveloped girl suffered from a bone disease and was child of the unknown local Atacama woman. Now, first of all, no. Okay, no, because people believe it, that was real disease. Now,
news,
regardless if it's real or fake. Okay, now I know, yeah, fake news. No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, say for the sake of it, that was a real alien bone.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
You don't think the government has already tested his DNA? If there was DNA that cannot be identified on this planet, they will never allow any scientist, anybody to extract DNA. It wouldn't happen.
Yeah, well, they do that on purpose too.
Or they could do it on purpose, Bob.
Yeah,
and make it where
they create the myth. They create the conspiracy. They do it on purpose.
The government already knows what it is.
Yeah, they already know.
They're not gonna if it's something where it's gonna get too much proof, they're gonna hide it. Now don't let, like you said, that conspiracy theorists have fun with it up to a point where they're not gonna allow you to get DNA if it was a real being. They just won't. It's kind of like I was telling you, every time you watch a show, right? And the guy's gonna they're gonna zero out his face. He's gonna talk with that deep voice. Yes, I'm hiding my voice because I don't want them to know that I have witnessed the government has took an alien UFO crash and has hidden the body and burnt him alive. If that was true, that guy would already been picked up in a trunk, already dead, already gone. He would have disappeared.
Yeah. What was that first? Was that a mummy? What was the first one? Was that because is that old Tutankhamun?
Now 6-inch. Let me see here. Let me scroll down because that's some from this one. Let me scroll down. Plundering skull of science. We have seen a rush of human remains before, more than a century ago.
Well, because they just recently I was watching and I went to school for anthropology, archaeology. I've seen Tutankhamun many times. But now I have to look at him and say, why is nobody talking about his fucking head? His head, his elongated back of his head is huge. Like twice the size.
Time travelers don't allow physical proof.
Yeah, they have to try to hide it. But the big ass long head in the back, and also his head has been severed. His head is detached from the rest of his body. When did that happen? When the fuck did the Tutankhamun's fucking head was not attached to his body? It was never attached to his body. They said now that they broke off when Tutankhamun was dead, and back in his day when he was whatever, they removed his head to remove his necklaces and some of his garments after he died. I go, when have they ever removed, back when he was like freshly dead, Tutankhamun, remove his head? And his spine is not his head. His head is not attached to his body. And it's never been ever attached to his body. Huh?
Canada is just haunted and useless in general.
Oh no!
Hey, don't make fun of our Canadians haunting
Canada. We tried. It's just because they're so nice. Like, I don't want to make any jokes about Canada. It's hard. There's no way around it. Everything has changed paranormally. Everything has changed, man. Tutankhamun's head. Look at his head, Eric. You need to put in Tutankhamun's head.
Well, not useless, but it's kind of a joke. I think America will swallow it eventually. Yeah,
Tutankhamun's head is. I'm going nuts, man. I've been seeing so many weird shit. I mean, right down to I found out that Odin now was married to Freya. Odin was never married to Freya in the Edda mythology. Too. I found that out. I'm like, Odin wasn't married to Freya.
Since Matrix is there, I just want to remind people this Friday, don't forget, this Friday, he's going to be on. If you got my newsletter,
yes,
you will see in my newsletter. Got him right here. The Matrix Institute of Technology.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be this Friday.
Yeah.
Tenay's going to educate us on why we're living in a simulation and how we can learn that energy.
Yeah.
And then once Bob learns that energy, we're going to send Bob to Canada to find these ghosts.
So I can fight the ghosts. I can't. It's hard. We do apologize. We have a list of stuff for Canada, and I'm like, hard for me to. I can't do any jokes about Canada. I like Canada too much.
Odin wasn't married to Freya. I left my ass off. I'm pretty sure Freya was his daughter.
Dude. not only is he married to Odin, married to Freya. Freya has a brother, Frey and Freya. The Valnir, whatever, and the Asir, they were okay. So not only that, now it's starting. The literature is starting. Some of the literature, if not most of it, starting to say that Freya is Odin's mom. Thor's mom. I go, Freya is Thor's mom? What? No, Freya has never been Thor's mom, ever. Again, people, with the mythology, just keeps changing. Now, you might find some that says that she's not, and you're going to find most of it that says that Freya is now married to Odin and is Thor's mom. Not to change the subject, but I just discovered this the other day, and I'm like, I had to keep going on the internet going, wait, Freya, wife of Odin, huh? No, they were never married. They were never married. He was married to he's been married to multiple women, but he was not married to Freya. And Freya is not Thor's mom. Again, with the mythology, people, maybe it's me, but I remember the Eddas clearly, and Freya was just Freya. She was a goddess. She had her own thing. She's the Valnir. She's had her own goddess thing. She was important, but now she's married. I didn't know he was hitting that. Apparently he hit it. Married to it. That's where Thor came from, I guess. Maybe now it's slowly trickling into the literature and more and more and more. Anyway, Eric, sorry to discourage you.
Oh no.
I just didn't know if anybody knew this.
Did they mention this in the movie Thor, Eric? I don't remember.
We don't know. He was married to.
I don't remember them mentioning it at all in the Thor movies.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. What was?
I watched the Thor movies. I actually own a couple of them.
Well, his Freya. Another name for Freya was Frigg. He's married. Odin's married to Freya, and I'm like, no, he's not. No. Jorah, the Earth, married to the Earth goddess, the Earth thing. I'm like, well, how, Freya? Is that another name for Freya? No, he's not married to Freya. I was kind of thrown down on the ground a little bit. It's hard to keep it away from the comic version, but in actual Edda's, was not married to Freya. So I'm sorry I brought this up, guys. It's been bothering me. I went to university for mythologies and certain things, and no. So a lot of our stuff's changed. I guess Thor looks up and says, Mama. Thor says, Mama Freya. Frigg. I don't know.
I need to rewatch Thor now. I know, right? Thor, Thor's Thor. He's I'm not saying he's not a character that I always want to watch over and over.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. This is off the Edda. This is off the actual mythology. The actual, I mean, other than the, am I mistaking it for the comic book version now? Since everything is all fucked up.
Here it is. Hold on. No, I'm going back to our other thing.
Okay.
No. That's the picture when I have tea time at the Fairmont. It was at the Fairmont Hotel, and that's what the plate kind of looked like. Right there, the three things. That's where you pay like $70 a person.
That's $70 right there,
and that's all you get.
So I'm looking at $70. Okay,
for each person. That's not $70 for all together. $70 for each person to have tea and to have that, and you only get one of those.
Okay. There's 70.
And here looks like somehow they got some wine bottles or wine there. We didn't even get wine.
Well, I mean, I would normally say a fool in their money is, whatever, but you're my brother. I can't call you a fool, but you did pay $70 for a couple of fucking sliders. So
I'm trying to see.
a couple of cold sliders.
I was trying to see what do they charge now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see what the price is now. Doesn't really. They're kind of smart, right? They don't tell you. They don't tell you.
Yeah, $70 for cold sliders with vegetables on them. Okay, no, I $70. I want a steak. I wanted it alive. I wanted it had been alive just recently. Big ass, thick ass steak with like salt, pepper.
That looks like $70 a person. Yeah, but I didn't even get the wine. I got no wine. I got that on a plate, and I'm like, really? That's all I get?
I live on a fixed income, so I look at everything close. I don't. No, man. You just give me the animal, and I will slaughter it and eat it myself.
You had to get reservations. I remember that. You had to get reservations.
You got to reserve to pay them all money.
Yes, you have to reserve.
Yeah.
And then children, Prince or Princess teas, tea at the express, also tailored to suit taste. And I can't remember, but if I remember right, and you have to also wear a tie to get in.
Oh, well, I'd wear a bolo. I wear a bandana around my neck. I'll just put on a bandana on. Just tie it in a fucking knot that it hang down.
Yes, really, $70 for that. And dude, imagine that was 8 years ago. I wonder what the price is now. Maybe they had to start giving wine now because I didn't get no freaking champagne or wine. It was ridiculous.
I just take some old garage towel, wrap around my neck in a big knot, and say it's a tie in my tradition and country. It's what I wear.
I mean, I get it. You pay for the experience, but that's one-time deal experience.
What do you walk away from the experience? I mean, this is not like Tanuja's fucking like school where you walk away and learn something. This is you. What did you walk away with? What you learn?
They did give you a small little box of their Fairmont tea.
Oh, did you have Camila, whatever, homeboy's girl sit on your lap? Do you have Camila on your lap?
What is this? Are you guys still demonetized? Yes.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
dude. I was allowed to reapply for it on July 4th. And I reapplied for it on July 4th, and it's still pending. And you can't email and you can't call. It's actually still pending.
Well, there's nobody there working. They're home with a mask on. You're home with the mask. There's nobody at Google anymore or YouTube. You might have a couple of robots doing it, but maybe one or two people that rotate in. But other than that, you're going to have a hard time getting a hold of anybody here, anywhere. Where's the volcanoes? Let's end this now. Let's get it over with.
It's just so, and I don't want to gripe about being demonetized because they might get mad at me some more.
One day.
I know, right?
I'm going to become a king one day of England, and I'll make sure you're monetized, Eric. Whatever you do, I'll make sure that the English taxpayers and the Canadians will pay for your monetization. Whatever you do.
Matrix Veal, watch. I'll show you. I'll show you proof. Hold on. I'll show you proof. I'm not joking. Right?
Don't piss off YouTube, dude.
Look, monetization. Look, your reapplication is under review. You reapplied on July 4th, 2020.
Well, you don't want to piss them off.
Well, they can't do anything worse.
No, we love YouTube. They're the best people ever. Actually, they're fine to us. They've never, ever done anything. I mean, we could do whatever we want as long as we follow the rules. But, even then we break rules. So we're kind of good. We're good. They like us.
We don't break no rules.
They love us. We're great people. We always support our YouTube family. You're the best algorithm robot ever. You always treat us so fine.
I know.
we started off a Canadian hauntings, guys. We were just like, it's Canada. I can't really say anything bad about it. Even if it's a haunting, it would be nice. It'd be like I feel like the ghost would bring you tea. It's like, oh, thank you. Put it right there, Mr. Ghost entity. Nothing mean there. The ghost would always be happy.
Damn. Yeah, that's what I said, right? I started a new channel. I know, but then you got to start and then you got to build up your whole, hopefully people come back and subscribe. I mean, it's a whole thing. And to me, listen, this is how I feel. If somebody did want to, donate to the show, which it's up to the individual person, you could. It's all in my description. I have in my description. I mean, it's all there. The PayPal, Steam Elements, merchandise, Substar, Patreon. So I mean, I have ways for people to do it. It's easier, yes, if YouTube shows it because people have to have it in front of them.
Yeah,
but.
I mean, everybody's unemployed, trying to part-time working, laid off. It's a hard time for a lot of people.
When you become King of England, treat Eric to a free British tea.
Yeah, it'll be free. It'll be at the palace. We'll actually have it. Once I get that smell out, the old Fanny, she'd been living in there, stanking it up. We got to get that old thing out, that old queen, whatever. Get it out of here. Escort it out. Move it along. Hey, did anybody see? Oh, hold on. Did anybody see old Biden fall down the steps? Now, I know I had a discussion with other people, and not everyone remembers it, but I watched it when he actually went up the steps the first time, and the dude fell down. They say 3 times. I'm saying maybe twice and a little stumble, and then a day and a half later, he fucking falls all the way down to his left knee and then pats his fucking left knee with his left hand and then reaches up, falls again. I'm like, he didn't do all that. I don't remember any of that extra shit. And so I was discussing with someone from England. I said, do you remember him falling like that? No. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm like, I don't want to scream Mandela effect, but that was a change.
When you did the one about New Zealand, they stopped some of my comments.
No kidding.
What? Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't. I know what he's talking about because sometimes, like, if you go to YouTube studio and you go to the comment section, there's published comments and there's one that's held for review. Like and the thing is, you don't think about like going there, right? I mean, because like if I go here, right here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, you see it on the screen? Okay, there's published. These are the ones that are published comments, and that's the ones that you see on the main page. And, you can read it here, but then there's a section. DC multiverse is very interesting, especially in the novel 52. But then there's held for review, and a lot of times I don't think about checking it. And when you go here, I mean, there's people like System Failure. Need help here, guys. Just had one channel taken down and got me to 100. And that's put in held. And that's not even a bad comment. It says potentially inappropriate. And then there's some stuff that comes on there like likely spam and stuff.
Well, that's weird.
So what I'm saying is I don't know what's considered a spam comment. I mean, I guess there's you do get a lot of spam. I mean, there's a lot of like numbers, 0.12, and that's to some porn or something. But I see some people write regular comments and it gets sent over to another section. And if you don't, now you can move it over, but I don't think about going over there and looking at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
People leave good comments and somehow it gets moved.
I mean, I've had comments and then I go back and look at them, but they're completely different from what I read the first time. And then there's comments that were there that were not there anymore. Again, I hate to say it like that. I chalk it up to the fucking sometimes weird ass shift changes and shit. Obviously, those of us that can see shit like that are in here. You know what I'm talking about. It's just, yeah.
You guys become paranormal investigators.
One day, if willing. If
well, we want to. The state of Washington is very liberal state, and there's still a lot of things you can't do in this state yet.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
because I do want to investigate some places. Like I'm gonna take Bob to a graveyard, but the thing is, graveyards like the only places that you can still walk to. There's places that they still don't even let you in.
Yeah, everything's shut down. Can't even go fucking investigate anymore. Everything's shut down.
Yeah, they should. They don't even have to pay us. They can just buy us. They can just buy Bob cases of beer. He'll investigate it.
I'll do it for beer. I'll do it for beer and weed. I'll be fine. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, but with cowboy hats. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, everybody, I saw that weird thing with the falling down the stair. I changed from a lot of things. A lot of things constantly have recently been fucking really changing for me a lot. So I don't know.
Here's some Canadian stories that says that 17 real Canadian horror stories that will keep you up at night. That's what it says.
Keeps you up
horror
at
stories
night.
that will keep you up at night.
Ooh.
The Haunted Hospital.
Always.
Well, any hospital.
Yeah.
Keeps you up at night, right? I mean, if you go to any hospital,
yeah. Haunted.
Have you ever? Sorry. Have you ever heard of a little town called Weburn, Saskatchewan? Saskatchewan. Well, it used to be a home of the biggest mental health hospital in Canada.
Always.
After the 1960s, it was used as a nursing home. Then in the late 1990s and early 2000s, it was used as office for health region employees. My mom worked in there, so when I was little, I used to explore the empty halls. You were never alone there. I swear it was one of the most haunted places in Canada. Here we go again. One of the most haunted places. Faucets will be left on. Windows open and close right in front of you.
No.
You can faintly hear tables being dragged across the floor. You ask who live in Whitman, they probably have their own story. The building was been turned down and new houses built over it, top to an old site. Some people who knew houses claim to hear tapes. Now, hold on. Now, this is the problem with Canada. It says here, 17 real Canadian horror stories will keep you up at night. We put this number one. I don't hear in the story they're getting scratched, that they're getting pulled. They're getting okay. They heard a door open and shut. Window shut. But we're I don't hear that they're saying a voice saying, "Get out, get out."
Well, they wouldn't do that in Canada because it'd be rude. So I can't see a ghost. If they don't do it in real life, they're not going to do it as a ghost. They're probably going to ask you how the weather is. How's the weather, eh? The hell is that?
I mean,
ghost. Ask me about the weather.
I'm sorry. That story's going to keep me up at night?
No.
That sounds like a cakewalk. I mean, I'm sure if you send Ghost Adventures, they'll be running.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably ask you where the marmalade is. Like, where's the marmalade? Oh, it's over here, Ghost.
What is this one? The Nightmare Nursery. this is not my own story, but one old roommate of mine related to me. Oh, he heard this from a roommate.
Oh,
Her cousin lived in an old house in Newmark, Ontario. They lay out the house and the kitchen in the first level, a second level with some bedrooms, and a third level with a nursery and master bedroom. One day, her cousin was in the kitchen washing some dishes while the baby slept upstairs. Suddenly, she heard the baby crying over the baby monitor. She dried her eyes and climbed the 2 flights of stairs in the nursery, and she got closer. She heard the baby's crying. There's no baby crying anymore. When she entered the room, the baby was sound asleep with nothing in the room being disturbed. The cousin went back downstairs and checked the baby monitor and was on the right setting and determined it was back on the dishes. As soon as she turned on the tap, the welling began on the baby monitoring. Okay, hold on. Okay, you're here crying in the monitoring. You're going upstairs, right? And there's no the baby's not crying. What? I mean, if I heard like the baby being dropped, hitting the ground, that might scare the shit out of you. But baby crying on monitoring, that's
again, it's not bad. It's gonna keep you awake at night.
Slowly creaked open in its own. Okay, door creaks open.
Okay.
These aren't scary stories from Canada. Look at this one. The girl wearing the fancy ass dress. Number 3. When I was 6, I randomly woke up in the middle of the night to see a little girl wearing a fancy ass dress.
Probably for tea.
Holding a creepy ass doll. And of course, she was staring at me. There was nobody in the house at the time who was younger than I was or owned a fancy clothing like that. So at that age, I did the only logical thing. I hid the fuck under my blankets until I fell asleep. The thing is, I still live in the same house, and sometimes an object will suddenly move or I'll see a figure. Now, again, it says here.
That sounds like something.
Real Canadian horror stories that'll keep you up at night. Listen, did the girl never pull the blankets off? Never scratch. It was just staring at her. What is so scary?
Is that Biden? Is
Paranormal? Hello, guys.
Is that Biden they're talking about? I mean, so a little girl came into his room in Canada.
Visual, most likely, but creepy. But Vavel, we get that, but we're reading how these are supposed to be the scariest stories and stuff. But every story that me, Bob, have read, they've been like, I don't know, mediocre. I don't know. They've been. I don't know.
It's like, look, let's go PC here. Ghost girl, can you leave my room? Don't look good. You got to get out of my. What is this, a Biden story again? No, scary.
It's Canada, so expect it to be a
We're complimenting you guys. We're not laughing at Canada. We're laughing with Canada and full compliment.
Val, you put on the show. We talked about the Amityville horror, where the guy was supposed to be possessed with a gun. That it could be scary. People being scratched.
Like The Conjuring or something like that.
Billy Mackey's, where people are gotten scratched, gotten like noises and get out. Everything they were reading about Canada, they're the most friendliest ghosts ever.
Maybe you'll wake up one day and you'll find like this $70 tray of like finger food and a steaming cup or a pot of tea. It's just
it's just like what my article in my newsletter says here. While Canadians are usually known for politeness, Canadians also earn a reputation for being a bit spooky. Well, they sure getting spooky too easy. Across the country, there are several historical buildings that are. Remember, on my article, the spaghetti factory's haunted. Come on.
That one's cool. I just want to go there now to see the train. Yeah, is the train coming through the? Yeah.
But what I mean, Bob, that's a cool haunting. That's a friendly kind of a haunting.
Yeah.
Seeing a guy on a train, that's cool. But I mean, if you're gonna keep me up at night, I want to hear some shit.
I just don't see anybody staying up late at
Bobby
night.
Mackey's awesome. Yes, Val. And Bobby Mackey, there's a lot of stories there. A lot of like scratching and people feeling possessed.
But I would love to go investigate Canadian.
Val,
Great.
let me ask Val this. Val, do you know of any place in Canada that really supposed to have a real scary haunting, like scratches or something that we can look up? Because I can't find none.
Yeah, I don't think he probably has one. There's like,
wait, hasn't there been a scary movie that came out of Canada?
Has there? It's obviously just a fictional movie, though. Wouldn't that be kind of cool to make a really good hit scary movie to come out of Canada? That would help them out a little bit with their ghosts. Well, we need to change Canada a little bit. We need Canadians need to be wild and crazy.
Horror,
crazy shit happen.
Horror movies based on Canada.
Huh.
Let's see. Let's see here.
They might have a creepy summer camp or something.
Let's see here. 10 best horror movies you didn't know were Canadian.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see here. 10 best. Okay, hold on. Number 10, Videodrome. Oh, okay. I remember Videodrome.
Okay.
The Fly, Canadian. Really? That was in Canada?
I didn't know that.
Another Cronenberg outing. Jeff Goldblum starring body horror film was made in 1986. It was based on the sci-fi short story George Land that follows a scientist named who invents a telescope, actually combines himself as a house. Okay. I guess. Okay. Now, hold on, I'll make sure. 10 best horror movies you didn't know were Canadians. Okay. Let me go down here. Black Christmas.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the remake of Black Christmas, and that movie was a piece of shit. So if that's Canadian, guys, I'm sorry, guys. That Black Christmas movie was a piece of shit. Sorry. My Bloody Valentine.
That was Canadian, huh?
Oh, 1981, a Canadian slasher movie directed by George and Paul. Yeah, I guess that's Canadian. Okay. I guess that was all right. That wasn't like...
We're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere there.
Let's go down.
Canadian killing movies going on there.
Bad Country, never heard of it. Bad Country is perhaps the most well-crafted horror ever made in nature survival subgenre, especially because of its time to invest and to create the kind of dramatic tension debate. I'm gonna have to write that down. I've never heard of Bat Country.
I mean, maybe they drag them into places where they can give them high tea time. They drag them into because nobody would normally go in there to pay $70 for high tea.
American Mary, never heard of it. Well, American Mary, and then it's supposed to be in Canada, and they name it American. This body horror outing by Jen went to inspire many horror troupes in Hollywood. Ginger Snaps, starring Catherine Isabel, stars as a crash-strapped surgical student who turns to performing no question asked medical. And it goes, and they titled it with American. I don't know about that.
Okay.
Orphan. I try to remember. I've seen Orphan, but I don't remember if that was good or not. Filmed in Toronto.
My thing is, if I don't remember it, it ain't good.
Afflicted, found footage horror films. You know, I'm not really huge on found footage of movies. I mean, there's don't get me wrong. There's a couple, but
don't like them.
But most found footage movies are crap.
I don't even like Cloverfield. I hated it. I hated all those kind of.
The Shrine. What the fuck is The Shrine?
I don't know.
This John Nat's film tells the story of a workaholic journalist named Carmen Cindy who simply can't seem to stop thinking about work, which affects her relationship. She asks the boss to let her cover and report a mysterious disappearance in a small Polish village. The Shrine. I never heard of The Shrine.
Okay. I mean, maybe we went out to eat fish and chips or something.
And the last one, The Wait.
The Wait.
This Canadian horror explores the Chinese festival of Ghost Month as a plot device. The film was helmed by Ernie Barbarish, who worked as a. I never heard of this one either. I mean, in America, we have They Live, The Thing.
I mean,
They Wait. Okay.
I mean, there's been a lot of British scary movies, Australian, Canadian scary movies. I don't know. The Wait. Okay. Okay. Well, we've done our best, guys.
The best one on that list was The Fly. That was the best one. What is this? I got Tranquil Sanatorium.
Oh, okay. We got at least something that. Okay. Now we've done our best to try to present some scary things with Canada. It's just.
Well, actually, Tranquil Sanatorium, she's on the something with that one.
Is it on the list?
Well, if anybody goes to my website or on my web, it is number one.
Oh, okay. We got one. Okay.
And we read that one.
Yes. Usually they ask for a refill on their meds, the ghosts.
Something is scary. Come here.
Oh, the dog is in the room. It's going through my shit. All this stuff can have hair on it.
Come here, girl.
Going through the bag. Going through my stuff.
No, I hear. Come here. I don't know. She's running away from me. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel.
Okay.
Well, let's see here. Is that on here? Fairmont Banff Spring Hotel. That's number 3. I have that here.
Okay.
The Bates Motel in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho or Overlook Hotel in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining were scary accommodation. Fairmont Banff Spring Hotel is easily one of Canadians' greatest hotels. Come here. Come here, girl. Well, come here. Don't be afraid. So that's actually on my list.
Okay. Okay.
I guess my list has the scariest ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Sanatoriums are always creepy.
They're always creepy. There's no such thing as an unhaunted sanitarium.
Come here, girl.
They're all haunted. It's got the history for it. Or just pick any one of them at random and it'll be haunted. Yeah.
And then Jointers, never heard of it. Or no, Carla Webster. My favorite monster movie out of England is Gorgo. You guys remember that movie? Yeah, Gorgo.
I don't remember Gorgo.
Gorgo. What?
I don't remember Gorgo. I've never heard of it. I'm probably maybe it doesn't mean that I didn't watch it. It just means I don't remember the name.
Gorgo. It's 1961. It's
that's why. Oh,
yeah.
Probably one really. Oh, I think it's that one that was banned or some weird shit. There's like a weird one that was banned that they all talked about.
It was like a Godzilla ripoff kind of.
Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, whoa.
Come here.
Gorgo it is.
Come here, girl.
It's like a British. Yeah.
Come here. Yeah, he was a British Godzilla. It was their version of Godzilla.
So he come out of the Thames River then, huh? That dirty ass Thames River. He just, okay. Did he like walk around and destroy London?
This dog is just like barking at me.
Did he wear like a bowler's hat, or did he? I mean, is he wearing like a like the old Adidas jumpsuit with the stripe on the sides and the pant legs?
I mean, it's a total ripoff of Godzilla. You British people, you guys are silly.
Gorgo.
What?
Wow, interesting. I gotta watch it just to have a laugh.
Come here.
Huh.
It's me.
She don't like you in there. Okay, Gorgo it is. So we got a British scary movie. Oh yeah, that looks just like an alligator with legs. I guess he come out of the Thames. Yeah, apparently he's down in London. You know, okay. Very good. Yeah, you can just hide in the red phone booths and not worry about being attacked by him.
prisons too. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of prisons, a lot of abandoned prisons. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Now, of course, a lot of abandoned prisons. They're not easy to get permission to go into, do investigations. I know, unless you're like ghost hunters and ghost adventures, they can get in there easier. But I know a lot of people try to get permission to go into some of those prisons, and they're not allowed to. But that would be fun to go into an old prison.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I mean, a lot of deaths happen. I mean, that's angry deaths. You know, those aren't.
I didn't think Canada had prisons. I just thought they slapped them in the hand with a ruler. Put your hand out, and they slap your hand with a ruler, and you just go back to what you were doing.
Oh, old abandoned
prisons. There's prisons in Canada.
Abandoned prisons in Canada.
I thought they just got a good talking to, and then they went back to. They released them.
Abandoned prison for women, urban exploring, freakography.
Huh.
Abandoned for prison women.
Abandoned prisons for women in Canada.
29 abandoned places in Canada. Bernice, let's see here.
You got a toque? You got a toque, or the tote, a toque. That's right. You got a toque? I don't know. Kids, I would imagine they're abandoned because there's
abandoned Trail Resort, Derail Institute, Birdwatch Correctional Center. There's one right there.
Okay. Does it say Birdwatch?
Birdwatch.
Birdwatch.
Birdwatch Correctional Center, a long abandoned principal prison left to crumble in a frigid of Ontario.
Okay. Very good.
Come here, girl.
We're doing our best, guys. Try to scare you. We're trying to scare you with Canadian ghosts.
We need to throw some blood spots on that. Well, come here, girl.
Oh, yeah, throw some blood spots on that Camp Bison. Yeah, what's his name? Steen something. The producer that got what's his name again? Weinstein. Maybe Weinstein could do a movie there. Do like a slasher movie there.
Come here, girl.
Keep that dog out of my shit. Yeah, we get Weinstein on that one real fast.
She just ran back upstairs.
Get it scared up a little bit. Yeah. Just blood stains on it and some stuff. Have a guy with a hockey mask. Yeah, it would be fine. Well, over there, they would have a lot of hockey masks. They're all into hockey. So that'd be a whole bunch of killers with hockey masks in Canada. That'd be easy.
Well, guys, I guess it's been almost 2 hours. Now, this Wednesday, we're going to do a total breakdown of the meaning behind here, hold on. The meaning behind Planet of the Apes right here.
We'll watch
what does the Planet of the Apes symbolize? So we're going to break these down. What did it symbolize? We're going to be starting with the 1968, and we'll go into the prequel ones and even the Tim Burton ones, try to find symbolism. What are the meaning? Were they trying to speak to a whole new generation? So we'll break all of it down. And if he's still available, Texas Danny is gonna be a guest on our channel, and he loves Planet of the Apes too.
Yes, I'm gonna watch it today.
So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Well, thanks, Torres. I want to reach out because we have a lot of Canadians actually that watch us. Canadians are third most popular people. Yeah. So that's why I did a ghost hunting in the UK because they're our second most watched, and I want to represent every country. And
it was just hard because of Canada. We just don't think of Canada being, they're nice people.
It's hard because none of those stories that we read sound scary. They're
wonderfully nice people. It's just hard to,
but Wednesday will be normal. We're going to break down the apes. We're going to go deep into it.
Yes.
And then on Friday, we got the Matrix unveil coming on. We're going to be approaching Friday like like in the comics world, there's a comic series called What If?
Yes.
What if? Okay, we're gonna treat Friday like, okay, we know we're living in a matrix, no matter what. Everybody's gonna have that thought.
Yes.
And today's gonna try to teach us on what to look for.
Yes.
If we're living in a matrix, how can we use the power of the energy? Some of the stuff. Now he's not gonna tell us all his stuff because he has actually on it. But on this Friday show, he's gonna be like our teacher.
Yes, I'm gonna bring my magic wand. I'm gonna bring my magic wand and some other things.
That's why they named the show on Friday Matrix Institute of Technology.
Yes,
we're all gonna be going. We love Canadians. Hey, I live 2 hours away from Canadians. They're awesome people.
I want to summon a dragon. I want to hope Tanuj knows how to summon dragons. I'm gonna write that on my list. I'm gonna ask him.
Hopefully I have to watch on it. I think it's on Amazon Prime. You know what? They were, but now you got to rent them. I can't find any Planet of the Apes. They were there on a streaming service to watch, but now they got, I don't know, like taken down. They got to pay, right? It's kind of messed up.
They knew that we were going to talk about it, so all of a sudden they charged money. But I got them. I'm going to watch them. Right after the show, I'm going to start watching the whole damn. I'm going to be up till morning, dude. I got the whole damn trilogy.
So beyond that, I'm going to let everybody go just in case my son needs a ride. Usually he gets out of work at 5. Sometimes he'll call. So we're going to end the show. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world. Talk about Ghosts in Canada, because even Ghosts in Canada are friendly people.
Yeah, and you learned about Freya and being the mother of Thor, so go research that. That'll make you go, huh?
So beyond that, guys, beyond see you guys later, You guys are all fine, Awesome people, Love you all.